Happy Wednesday, guys. I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. Thanks so much for stopping in today, guys. I just wanted to come in and chat because I feel like I have not put up a video in like forever, and I went back and I took a look, and it's only been like 3 days, but it seems like forever. So how are you guys doing today? I am just here hanging out around the house. I'm getting ready to head out in a little while to do, you know, a little running around. There is a designer kind of like thrift store if you're here in Atlanta, and it's over off of Miami Circle, and I have a girlfriend who wants to go check it out. I have no need for any other like home decor items. As you guys know, I am finished decorating our house, but I am always game to go and do a little shopping. So she wants to go check that place out, and I need to run by the cleaners. I also have a friend who I want to drop some crochet hair off. You guys know the long crochet twist that I had in. Well, I have a few packs that I did not use, and she's getting ready to put a few twists in her hair, and I said I have some that she can have, and so I'm gonna drop those off to her today. And yeah, so speaking of hair, guys, thanks so much for all of the hair love that you guys showed over on Instagram. Thanks so much for that, guys. And so yeah, speaking of hair, if you are interested in today's hair look, let me know. Leave a comment below. This is not a wig, guys. These are actually clip-ins. Yes, I just love the fullness that they give to my hair. So if you guys would like to see a video or want to learn more about these clip-ins that I have in my hair, leave a comment, let me know, and if I get enough people who are interested, I will absolutely do a video. I don't want to waste the time of you guys who are not here for the hair, but yeah, if you're interested, leave a comment below, let me know, and I'll be sure to get that video up for you guys. But I am loving these. So I'm just down here in the basement. I came down here to make sure everything is kind of locked up because I'm here by myself, and like I said, I'll be heading out in a little bit. So I'm in the gym now. Let me share with you what I'm wearing today. I call this my casual bohemian chic look, and I think it's perfect for thrifting. I'm not going to like a clothing thrift store today, but I think it's kind of apropos for any kind of thrifting. So let me turn you guys around. I have a little camisole underneath this is actually a beach cover up, but when I purchased it, I knew that I would wear it as a top because it was just too cute to keep locked away, you know, only for beach wear. So leave a comment below too if you know where I purchased said little beach cover up. But I love it. I think it's super cute. And I put this little camisole underneath because, as you can see, the cleavage is really, really dramatic. Can you guys see that? I hope you can see that. The lighting isn't all that great right now because it's cloudy on this side of the house. But anyway, so that's the top. And underneath, I am just wearing some cut off Levi shorts, some cut off denim Levi shorts. I absolutely love Levi cutoffs. There is nothing, in my opinion, greater than a casual pair of cutoff denim shorts. I love these. They're not super tight, very, very relaxed. So like I said, really perfect for, you know, a chill day of thrifting. And if we have time, you know, if we can, you know, get back before it's time to start preparing dinners, because, you know, we are housewives and we have things to do at the house. We can't be out all day. But if we get back in time, or if we have enough time left, we want to go get a couple of foot massages. You guys ever been, if you're in Atlanta, let me know if you've been to, I think it's called Buckhead Feet or Feet of Buckhead. The best foot massages you have ever experienced. But yeah, so that is my look today. That's my new hair. I just really love it. And so yeah, since we're talking about new things, I have a few new household items that I want to share with you guys as we head back upstairs. But yeah, so we're in the basement for all of the new subscribers, and how about let's turn some light. Let's turn some light on the situation. All right, so I picked up this really nice essential oil diffuser, I think you call it. Let me share that with you. I am just really loving it. So this is the oil diffuser. I simply love it. You see it changes colors, and ignore this little setup right here. This is not the configuration that I actually had this in. The housekeepers were here yesterday, and with the accessories specifically, they will move things around and, you know, put it the way they want to put it. But I love them to death, so I don't say anything. But this is the oil diffuser, guys, and oh my gosh, it is so, I want to say strong, but it's strong in a good way. You know, it's not like an overbearing smell, or, you know, well, I guess the smell is going to depend on which oil you're using, but it's a small little diffuser, but it really packs a powerful punch. It really makes the entire home smell good, even though it's down here in the little family room area. So the oil that I have in here today is green clover aloe, and I've shared this with you guys before. I actually purchased this at Disney Springs at Disney World, so I just love the smell of that. But what is kind of neat also about this particular diffuser, and you can pick this up at Home Goods, guys, you can push this little button right here, and you can take the color off of it. So you have the option of having the color or not. So that's that. I also wanted to share with you just a few items that I purchased to kind of refresh the kitchen. Every now and then I like to get rid of some of my old dishes and kind of, you know, put some new ones in to keep everything fresh. And you guys know that here in our house, only white plates and bowls and things like that, because again, I am regularly switching things out. As we come here into the pantry, you will see that, you know, I have just a bunch of, you know, white plates and bowls and things like that. But I just love doing it because, like I said, if something chips, I can easily replace it. So at Home Goods, did I tell you guys that's where you can buy that diffuser? You can get that diffuser at Home Goods. That's where I purchased mine. But I actually got some new plates, and everything is sitting here because I just washed them all, and they were just here drying. So I got some plates. Let's see, I picked up 2 of these really cute platters right here. Let's see, I thought this would be kind of great to just have near my coffee station, or when my girlfriends come over, you know, just to have, you know, to put cream and things like that in. I am always replacing these because they just get tarnished, they get rusty, really scratched up. So I purchased some more of these, and I purchased this little guy right here. I felt it would be great to have little cheeses on, maybe some olives and crackers. So I got that. I also like to refresh my scissors. Let me sit you guys down so I can, these are actually not scissors, kitchen shears. Let me sit you guys down. These are the kitchen shears, and I thought that these were really cute in that they come with a self sharpener. So you just pull it out of the sleeve. Let's see, you stick the bottom part of the shears in there like that. And guys, please appease me if you already have one of these, okay? You guys probably already have one, but you're able to close it down and sharpen the scissors just like that. You know, and you just repeat as many times until you get the desired sharpness. So I thought that was really neat. And then it came with this little smaller pair right here. And I also purchased another one of these little containers. These are great to have in your pantry. I'm actually going to put this one upstairs in the theater room. Let me show you what I'm going to place in it. Hold tight for just 1 second. So I have this huge container of peanuts that I love just having peanuts. I love these as my little nighttime snack, my little nighttime treat. And so I'm going to place them in this container because they do, as you know, when you're, cracking these open, they kind of make a mess. And Eric is always like, why don't you buy the peanuts in the can that's already shelled? But let me scoot you guys back. If you're like me, I don't know, there's just something about, it's really satisfying in my opinion to just crack open, the shell of a peanut. I like the work involved, but see, Eric is also the type of person that doesn't like crabs or lobster because he doesn't want all of the work. He'll eat it, but he wants everything to be deshelled. He doesn't want to have to do any work when it comes to his food. He just wants to sit down and eat. Let me know if you guys are like that, but I love just a good, peanut in the shell. I like it. So that was my reason for purchasing this. So I'm just going to just take them and just kind of drop them in here. That was the reason for that. And that is really everything that I purchased here in the, for the kitchen. Again, let me know if you guys do like a little refresh. I think it's great to make sure, we're going through our plates and bowls and our little saucers, just making sure nothing has chipped, nothing has tarnished, because God forbid, you're having something at the house or some people are dropping by and you're, trying to entertain and you have chipped or cracked dishes. So yeah, I regularly go through and do that, but they all fit in there. That's all the peanuts. That's it. And so now I just think it looks a lot neater. So these will go up in the theater room because that's typically where I sit and eat these and enjoy these, just watching a good movie. I'll grab a towel or a bowl or a tray maybe and put it in my lap, and I'll just be able to grab my peanuts and just drop my shells on the tray or the towel. So that's that. Cannot wait to use this. And I have one other item that I wanted to share with you guys, and it is right over here. Guys, I have a robot vacuum cleaner. So I want to thank the good people over at DEENKEE, DEENKEE, for sending over this robot vacuum cleaner for me. I am loving it, guys. We've had it for about a week now and I'm really enjoying it. So here's a little backstory. All right, so I have been wanting a robot vacuum cleaner forever, but when you read the reviews, they're kind of, it's kind of wishy-washy. They go back and forth as to whether they are actually worth the investment, and sometimes the parts break and stuff like that. So I was really kind of weighing my options as to which one I wanted to purchase. And it's funny, a few weeks ago, I was actually getting ready to purchase one, but then DEENKEE, the people over there, they reached out to me and I was like, yes, send it on over. So I have really been enjoying it. I want to show you guys how easy it is to work. And again, the brand is DEENKEE. DEENKEE. So I have it here on the charger right now. It has a charging station. It actually has a remote. So I'm loving that. So you just lift it up here off of the charger. Okay, put it here. There it is there, a good size. I have my remote and I'm gonna press auto. And when you hit the auto section, it just kind of cleans, it's like an automatic clean. It kind of does whatever it wants to do, cleans the entire room. All right, as you see there, it kind of bumps the chair, but it knows to avoid obstacles. It doesn't sit there and just try to, you know, move the chair. So it's doing really good. And not sure if you guys can hear, but it is actually really, really quiet too. All right, and there are some other little buttons on here. You can do a spot clean, a deep clean. So it's just a really, really cool little gadget, and I'm just so thankful that they sent this over to me. Really, really loving it. I will leave, see there again, guys, it just knows, nope, we're not gonna clean the walls. Really, really neat. But I'll leave all of the information for the robot vacuum cleaner below in the description box if you are interested in purchasing one for yourself. And I'll also leave a code if I have one down in the description box as well. But this little guy is amazing. Change in plans. We're still heading out, but I'm not going to leave until about 2:30. My girlfriend has to do a little something before we leave today, so I am going to go ahead and make me a little bit of lunch. So I'll share with you guys what I am making for lunch today, since I'm not going out as early as I thought I was. I thought I was heading out, but since we're gonna be a little bit delayed, I will share with you what I have been eating as of late for lunch. And it's something really, really simple. It's going to start with me making 2 eggs. I have just really been loving eggs lately. Also, I've been enjoying, oh my gosh, what is this called? Senior moment. Kodiak cakes. I've been enjoying Kodiak cakes, guys. I only get one, but they are a better alternative for me anyway to the flour. So that's what I have been enjoying. And then I'll have a little salad with it. All right, so let me get everything set up. All right, can you guys see? All right, so I guess this will be like a cook with me, but more of an impromptu vlog style cook with me. So I need to get my bowl for my eggs. Okay. All right, so, all right. See, when I do my cook with me videos, I have everything out already, but again, this was more of an impromptu cook with me. All right, so I take 2 eggs, okay, and I do not know how to do the professional cracking of the eggs. So what I always do is grab a paper towel, okay, and I crack them on the paper towel first because I don't like all the egg slime getting onto the countertop. So I'll do it here. Oh, can you guys see that I sound better today? I'm a little kind of squeaky and cracky, but sinus infection gone. I am so freaking glad, so glad. This one lasted a long time. Just leave it at that. It lasted a long time. All right, so I have 2 eggs in here. Grab my whisk. I love the sound of eggs whisking. It reminds me of just, you know, you being in your aunt's or your grandmother's or even your mom's house when they were getting ready to make a cake. And you know, back then they didn't have the, you know, the stand mixers. So they either had the electric blenders or this whisk. And I just love the sound of it. All right, so then I add a little bit of Himalayan sea salt and black pepper. All right. And I have some here from the last time I made this. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. All right. And then I whisk that in, okay? Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and put my pans on the stove, and this is her texting. All right guys, sorry about that. Okay, and because I'm only making just 2 little eggs and 1 little Kodiak cake, I'm just gonna use these little small pans here. All right, so what I also like to add to my eggs, I dress these eggs up, okay, is a little bit of green onion and some either blue cheese or gorgonzola cheese. I love the rich, robust flavor of the blue cheeses and the gorgonzola cheeses in my eggs. And then because the flavor is so rich and deep of those 2 particular cheeses, I don't use a lot of cheese because the flavor, you don't need a whole lot. You guys know, if you've ever had blue cheese, and I know you guys have, and gorgonzola cheese is the same way. If you use too much of it, it's just too much. All right, so I love cheese, and I'm very heavy-handed with some of the other lighter variety of cheeses, and I'm really trying to slim down guys. So I'm trying to, you know, be good. So I figured I'll get some nice cheese, but only just use a little bit of it. But anyway, so that's what I have here. I have my green onions, and because I'm trying to, you know, do so good and, you know, just have good food at the ready, I like to go ahead and chop everything up, and that goes for my salads and stuff too. Things that I'm gonna put in my salad, I like to go ahead and have everything ready. And then of course my cheese is in here. So I'm going to put a little bit of Pam in my pan for my eggs. Oh, I need to mix up my Kodiak cakes. All right, so let me get my eggs going first. All right, so the pan is nice and hot. Let's go ahead and add in our eggs. Okay. And I do not like my eggs to be hard at all. I like light, soft, fluffy eggs. So what I do, you know, I make sure the pan is nice and hot, and then I will just go ahead and turn the stove off. So that is what I have done. And you know, the eggs will kind of just go ahead and cook on their own. So I'll grab my green onions, okay, and just sprinkle in, you know, a little bit. I love green onions. Okay. And then I grab my cheese. And today, like I said, I am using gorgonzola cheese. Let me grab a little fork. All right. And I just try to get a little bit on every little part of the circle. Okay. A little here. Ooh. And that is it. All right. And then, as you can see, the stove is off, but the eggs are continuing to cook. All right. And so while that continues to cook, we'll go ahead and work on my Kodiak cake. So for the Kodiak cakes, you don't need anything, all right? You have the option of what you can actually place in here, okay? So you can just add water, you could use milk, or you could use both egg and milk. I I am trying to keep it as low calorie as I can. And so I am only going to use water, and let's see, a serving is a half a cup. I have been using only a third of a cup, okay? Cutting calories where I can, all right? So I grab my 1/3 of a cup scoop. Let me grab a knife to level it off. Okay. Ooh, making a mess, making a mess. Okay, so that's 1/3 of a cup, and again, a full serving is actually a half of a cup. And then I just mix it with a little water and stir, and we're good to go. So I have my pan for my Kodiak cake heating up over here. This is the consistency of the batter, your typical, your standard pancake batter. And I've let the oil over here get, you know, really dark because I want to have a nice crunch on my Kodiak cake. Pour it in, and I just let it cook. Don't they look yummy? Yummy, yummy. Let's see if it's ready. Yep, I think it is. Perfect. All right, so now what I do, I take my eggs here. All right, they're still really, really soft. And I actually place them right on top of my Kodiak cake. Okay. And then they're able to finish cooking right on top of there, while I allow the Kodiak cake to continue to get crisp. And listen, I know it probably looks disgusting, but guys, I'm telling you, it is delicious. All right, you get a little bit of sweetness from the Kodiak cake. I'm not gonna put any syrup or anything like that on it. It just has, you know, some sweetness kind of built all the way in. I don't know if it's the wheat or whatever. And then you get the little bite from the gorgonzola or the blue cheese, the bite and oniony flavor of the green onions, and just the fluffiness of the eggs. It is so good, guys. So I'm just gonna let the residual heat from the pan continue to crisp up my Kodiak cakes and cook my egg a little bit more. So while that's doing that, I will go ahead and, you know, I'll put everything away because I like to, I've told you guys this before, I clean as I go. I don't like a messy kitchen, so I will, you know, I'll go ahead and I'll place everything back where it belongs. If I have any, you know, dishes that need to be washed, I'll go ahead and I'll place those either in the sink or in the dishwasher. Everything that goes in the refrigerator gets placed back inside of the refrigerator. Because, you know, when I sit down to eat, I don't want to look back, glance back at a dirty kitchen. You know, I want to, you know, really enjoy my meal and not think about what I have to get up and do, you know, once I'm finished eating. So I just like to make sure everything is put back in its place. I also enjoy the wheat yogurt from Yoplait. The coconut flavor is amazing. So I'll be having this today, and I know you guys have heard about it, but I just love how cute these little baby food looking jars are. Love that. So this is it, guys. This is the spread. I have my, I'll bring you guys in closer so that you can see. I have a little salad, side salad, no dressing, nothing, no cheese. I have my Kodiak cake, my egg. I have my yogurt, and I'm going to take one of these gorgeous lemons here. Ta-da. And I'm going to cut it into slices and have some good lemon water. All right, let me wash this real quick. I have really been doing quite well with my water intake here lately. I have been making sure that I drink a gallon of water a day. This is not a gallon of water. This is one that I just leave down here in the kitchen. but I have an entire gallon of water that I carry around the house and just make sure I'm getting it in. But yeah, guys, so this is what a typical lunch as of late has been looking like for me. This was impromptu, thanks to my girlfriend, but I am glad that I'm able to come in and share this with you guys. My yogurt, really good. Let me go ahead and stir this up. You do want to make sure you are stirring this, you know, to get all the coconut flavor kind of mixed around, but it is so good. That absolutely tastes like coconut cream pie. And I'll give you a taste. So what I typically do is I'll take, so as you can see, I put the egg just on one half. So I'll fold my Kodiak cake over like that, and it makes like a little, quesadilla, fajita, little taco like that. Can you guys see? Let me bring you in a little bit closer. All right, yeah, so I'll fold it over like that. Give you guys a little taste. I wish you guys were here. Like the little crumbles of cheese are oozing out. So I try to get something in every bite. Kodiak cake, eggs. The other thing about me too, guys, let me know if you guys are this way. I don't necessarily like to eat hot eggs. I like for my eggs to just be barely warm. If they're too hot, I have to let them sit for a while. So let's give this a taste. Absolutely perfect every time. And so I love egg sandwiches, but you know, my doctor said, you know, you're gonna have to not eat so much bread all the time. So having the Kodiak cakes, it just serves as, you know, my bread. And as you guys saw, not a whole lot of batter. I only put water in it, really thin, but it is so good. You know, and you get you a little bit of the salad on there. No dressing or anything like that for the salad. Just really good, guys. And then you have your lemon water. Ice cold on these really hot Atlanta days. Let me get me a straw. And I'll get yellow for lemon. Absolutely refreshing. Well, that is gonna do it for today, guys. Another kind of impromptu video. Started off one way, then ended up another way, but that is all good. So I am going to go ahead, finish my lunch. Cannot thank you all enough for stopping in today. Really do appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who's been checking me out over on Instagram. And enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you all in the next video. Oh, thanks to everyone too who commented about jury duty. Oh my gosh, the case was canceled. I skipped right on out of there. I was so happy. But anyway, guys, thanks again for stopping in. Cannot wait to chat with you all in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.